Music is run as a full A-level and builds on knowledge already attained in the GCSE. We pride ourselves on creating rounded musicians who develop a confidence in performing, a resilience in composing, and an interest in appraising, who are excited by exploring the world of music in greater depth than ever before. For this reason, we work to the Edexcel syllabus, as it really enables us to build these musical skills in a range of disciplines. Performance is the first of the 3 assessed components. The performance exam takes place in the March of Year 13 and constitutes 30% of the final A-level. The length of submissions is between 8 and 12 minutes of music, not including time taken to sip water and change the music, and ABRSM Grade 7 is classed as the standard difficulty level. Extra reward is offered to students who perform Grade 8 pieces, but bear in mind you only have to play that music if you want to. You do not need to have taken the grades themselves. In fact, we're often surprised with the technical challenge of some of the pieces students already play. The performance takes place as a live recital and is an opportunity to perform in front of a small supportive audience. Composition is taught through discrete sessions as well as through short tasks and activities. The layout for this is slightly different from GCSE. The composition element has 2 sections, and combined, they're worth a further 30% of the final A-level. The first element is a composition from a brief, or a free choice of the students that can take any form. The piece should be a minimum of 4 minutes, and we always recommend composing for instruments that you're familiar with, but that isn't a requirement. This will be started in Year 12 and completed in their exam year with a final hand-in date of the March of Year 13. The second element is a techniques paper, where you'll have up to 6 hours to complete a given compositional task. Choices include the completion of a piece of music in the style of a Bach chorale, the completion of a piece of 2-point counterpoint, or composing an arrangement of a given melodic fragment or idea. The combined total time of the pieces must be at least 6 minutes. Both composition and performance are elements of coursework, and both will require the student to remain focused and self-driven, as study periods are often very useful for practicing instruments or completing compositional idea or activities. As sixth form students, you will have access to the Music Technology Suite, where we have 3 top-class Apple Mac computers running a number of professional scoring programs. This area is solely for sixth form, and we always encourage students to make the most of the opportunity. The final component of the A-level music course is appraisal. This is where we spend most of our time, and within our smaller, focused groups enjoy the opportunity to explore, question and experience music from a very broad spectrum. The course anthology contains 6 different areas of focus, with 2 set works in each area. These areas are instrumental music, vocal music, film music, popular music and jazz, fusions, and new directions. You'll be able to focus your attention on the development of film music through Bernard Herrmann's score to the film Psycho, as well as breaking down how Danny Elfman creates a dark hero in his iconic score for Batman. There are wonderful opportunities to look at the scores of Hector Berlioz in his 1930 composition Symphonie Fantastique. We compare popular music of the Beatles with the 80s experimental synths of Kate Bush and the surge of British jazz music through the legend that is Courtney Pine. It really is a very broad and very exciting course, which allows students to push themselves and develop their musical and analytical skills on a daily basis. Music A-level is highly revered as part of an A-level selection, as it's able to showcase a variety of skills that employers and universities value. It's more than just another exam-based subject. A typical A-level musician shows resilience, the ability to lead, the confidence to perform, the skill to write a coherent and consistent musical argument, and form opinions. In our most recent results, both our A-level students achieved an A-star grade, and both achieved a very impressive 100% in their performance recitals, showing just how much they're more than just exam robots. Music A-level has enabled one of the boys to go and study physics at Durham University, and he is already involved in the music scene as composer and conductor for the Durham Jazz Ensemble. Our other student from 22 used his music A-level to enable him to study a degree in English and philosophy in Birmingham, but on a music scholarship. A fantastic achievement. The message is, you do not need to study music A-level because you only want to study music at university. It is an excellent addition to any number of subject choices and offers something different, enjoyable and rewarding to study, which will ultimately end up with a highly valuable and highly regarded A-level in music.